Welcome back to Easy Wellness Channel, where we share valuable information about health and well-being. In today's video, we will talk about healthy plants to grow in our houses. Houseplants are popular for sprucing up any room. As it turns out, many common houseplants can also benefit your health by clearing the air of toxins. Many of the best plants for your health are easy to care for, so you can enjoy their presence and reap the health rewards. Do you have any plants at home? Comment below what are they. Let's discover what are those plants and how you can take care of these plants in turn. Make sure you stick to the end of the video and leave a comment what you think. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Share the video to your friends. Basil. A tasty plant that thrives in a sunny pot and can be grown indoors. The oil eugenol found in this aromatic plant is thought to be responsible for its anti-inflammatory effects by inhibiting enzymes that trigger inflammation. Basil thrives in the heat and bright sunlight. Organic or slow-release fertilizers, such as compost tea, should be used to fertilize the soil about once a month. You should water your plants frequently, at least once a day in extreme heat and every other day in cooler weather. Aloe Vera. A plant that doesn't need much care and is good for your health in many ways. Most likely, you've heard of or used creams or ointments sold in stores that say on the label that they contain aloe vera. Even though there isn't much scientific proof that aloe vera heals, it has been used for thousands of years as a natural way to calm irritated skin. Aloe vera plants need a lot of water and just a little bit of time for the soil to dry out between waterings. They like a lot of sun, but too much can make them turn brown, so it's best to keep your aloe vera plant in indirect sunlight. Spider plant. Spider plants, also called Chlorophytum comosum, are easy to grow, don't need constant care, and do well with little effort from you. The plant's name comes from the small plantlets that grow on long, trailing stems and look a little bit like spiders. People know that spider plants help clean the air around them. NASA researchers looked at the leaves, soil, roots, and microorganisms of a number of houseplants and found that plants can help clean the air by acting as a natural air filter. In a sealed plexiglass container for 24 hours, the study found that spider plants took 95% of the harmful formaldehyde out of the air. Mint. If you are new to gardening, mint is a good herb to start with. You can grow it outside or inside. Mint is easy to grow, but it can quickly take over your garden if you're not careful. All kinds of mint have health benefits in addition to their unique smell and taste. Sunburns can be less painful if you put mint leaf tea-soaked cloths on them. By chewing on a few leaves, you can also get rid of bad breath and fight off mouth infections. Add a mint leaf sachet to the stuffing of your pet's bed to keep fleas away. And mint is another great thing to put on top of a drink. Rosemary. Rosemary is a herb that has been used for a long time to help people focus and remember things. A study from Northumbria University found that people who smelled rosemary essential oil did better on questionnaires than people who didn't smell anything. Rosemary can be grown in a pot and put anywhere that gets lots of bright sunlight. It should get the same amount of water every day during the growing season, but less water in the winter. Don't give your rosemary plant too much water, and remember to cut it back after it blooms. Snake plant. The snake plant, also called Sansevieria trifasciata, has long been called mother-in-tongue's laws because its leaves grow tall and straight up. A NASA study from 1989 found that these plants can remove small amounts of air pollutants like benzene, formaldehyde, and, to a lesser extent, trichloroethylene. They look nice and require almost no care. The plants only need to be watered when the soil is dry. They can grow in any kind of light and, in general, thrive on neglect. Chives. A tasty plant that is easy to grow in a pot or in the ground. Chives have a lot of vitamin A and vitamin C, as well as phytochemicals that work like antioxidants. Start by buying seeds and a pot with a diameter of between 6 and 8 inches. Put almost all of the potting mix in it. Make sure the seeds are covered with a thin layer of soil before you plant them. Put the container somewhere that gets some shade. Make sure to water the soil often and never let it dry out. English ivy. Heterohelix, or English ivy, is a versatile plant that has been shown to reduce carbon dioxide, formaldehyde, and other toxins in the air. You can grow them outside or inside. Ivy grows well as a houseplant in hanging baskets or pots, and it can be trained to grow along a trellis or in a certain shape. They grow best in full sun and need a lot of water when the soil gets dry. Succulents and cactus. Cromer says that succulents and cacti do well with little to no care. These plants can survive when there isn't enough water, so you only need to water them when the soil is completely dry. They can also be used to decorate your space and help clean the air. Some kinds, like the jade plant, can make a room feel more humid. Aloe Vera plants, in particular, can help heal cuts, burns, and other skin problems. Lavender. Lavender is a flowering plant that smells very soft and nice. Lavender's scent is often used in spa products like bath salts, skin creams, soaps, and candles. It is best known for making people feel less stressed. You can put a lavender plant anywhere in your home, but it may help you sleep better if you put it in your bedroom. Getting a whiff of lavender may help calm people who are restless, nervous, anxious, depressed, or can't sleep. Lavender plants like soil that drains well and gets a lot of sun. They also need to be watered deeply, but you shouldn't water them too often. The soil around your lavender plant should be almost dry before you water it. Rubber plants. Rubber plants, which are also called rubber trees or Ficus elastica, are great houseplants. Materials from the sill say that they are easy to take care of and only need to be watered about once a week. Researchers have found that rubber plants can clean the air. Just make sure to keep them far away from pets and small children, as they are very dangerous if eaten. Peace lily. The name peace lily is sure to make you feel calm. Trevor Cates, ND, a naturopathic doctor in Park City, Utah, and author of Clean Skin from Within, says that these hardy plants bloom and look nice and may help your health over time. A study that came out in Applied Sciences in 2022 says that peace lilies help clean the air by getting rid of carbon dioxide and volatile organic compounds. Miracle Grow says that peace lilies can live for many years and keep making wide white flowers that look like a white peace flag. They are easy to care for and don't need much light, so they do well in places with a lot of shade. Just keep them out of reach of pets and small children, because if they eat them, they can make you throw up or make your tongue swell up. Pothos. Pothos, or Epipremnum pinnatum, is probably the first houseplant that comes to mind. The plants have heart-shaped leaves that can be green or a mix of green and yellow. They are also called devil's ivy or golden pothos. They are easy to grow and only need indirect sunlight and watering every few days. Research shows that the plants can reduce the amount of ozone in the air, making it easier to breathe and lowering your risk of getting respiratory problems. They can also remove volatile organic compounds from the air.